Good day, everyone. Every single one of us is born with unlimited potential, yet so often we settle for mediocrity. But here's the truth: you are capable of far more than you give yourself credit for. Unlocking your potential begins when you make the decision to stretch beyond your comfort zone and embrace growth. Imagine for a moment that your potential is like a gold mine. The gold is there, but you've got to dig to find it. It takes effort, persistence, and belief in yourself. Don't let fear of failure hold you back. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's the stepping stone to it. Remember, unlocking your potential doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of daily commitment to self-discipline, learning, and growth. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher, take responsibility for your actions, and set clear, focused goals. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Decide today to unlock the incredible potential inside you, and you'll create a future that's bigger and brighter than you ever imagined. Dream big, but start small. This idea is simple yet incredibly powerful. When you have a big dream or goal, it can often feel overwhelming, almost paralyzing. The size of the dream can make the journey ahead appear insurmountable, and you may not know where to begin. But here's the secret: every grand achievement begins with a single step. The tallest skyscraper starts with a solid foundation, and every marathon begins with the first stride. No matter how big your aspirations are, progress starts small. Starting small allows you to focus on manageable actions, which in turn build momentum. You don't need to have it all figured out before you begin. What you need is to take that first small step in the right direction. It might be as simple as making a phone call, learning a new skill, or setting aside 15 minutes a day to work toward your goal. These small actions, when repeated consistently, create habits, and habits shape your future. When you consistently focus on manageable steps, you eliminate the fear of failure because the stakes are lower. This builds your confidence and motivates you to take the next step, and then the next, until those steps add up to significant progress. Big dreams are achieved by breaking them down into smaller, actionable parts. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, but you'll never run a mile, don't focus on the 26.2 miles. Start with running for 1 minute, then 2, and then build from there. By focusing on what's achievable today, you make your dream feel less daunting and more realistic. Each small accomplishment provides you with a sense of achievement and propels you forward. Over time, these small victories compound, leading to greater confidence and a belief that your dream is within reach. Another important benefit of starting small is that it allows you to learn and adapt along the way. When you take small, deliberate actions, you gain insights into what works and what doesn't. This iterative process helps you refine your approach without the risk of making catastrophic mistakes. Think of it like climbing a mountain. If you try to jump straight to the summit, you might miss important lessons along the way and even risk falling. But if you climb step by step, you can adjust your footing, find better routes, and build the strength and resilience needed to reach the top. Starting small also fosters discipline and consistency, which are essential for long-term success. It's easy to get excited about a big dream in the beginning, but enthusiasm alone won't sustain you. Small, consistent actions, however, create a routine, and routines have a compounding effect. By showing up every day, even in a small way, you're training your mind and body to align with your goal. This consistency becomes a habit, and habits are what ultimately shape your destiny. One of the biggest challenges people face when pursuing their dreams is the fear of failure. Big dreams can feel intimidating because they often require you to step outside your comfort zone and face uncertainty. But when you start small, the risks are minimal. If you stumble, the impact is manageable, and you can quickly recover and adjust. This makes the journey less stressful and more enjoyable. By starting small, you give yourself permission to learn and grow without the pressure of having to achieve perfection right away. It's also important to recognize that small beginnings often have a ripple effect. One small action can lead to another and then another, creating a chain reaction of positive change. For example, if you decide to start reading 10 pages of a self-improvement book every day, that small habit can expand your knowledge, inspire new ideas, and even change the way you approach challenges. Before you know it, that simple habit could lead to significant personal or professional growth. Small steps don't just move you forward, they build momentum that carries you further than you initially imagined. Starting small is also a great way to build resilience and persistence. Achieving a big dream often involves facing obstacles and setbacks. When you start with small actions, you learn to navigate these challenges without being overwhelmed. Each time you overcome a small hurdle, you build the resilience needed to tackle larger challenges in the future. This persistence becomes a cornerstone of your journey, giving you the strength to keep going even when the path gets tough. Starting small helps you stay focused and present. Big dreams can sometimes make you lose sight of the journey because you're so fixated on the end goal. But small steps keep you grounded in the present moment. They allow you to celebrate the progress you're making right now rather than constantly worrying about how far you still have to go. This sense of presence not only makes the journey more enjoyable, but also ensures that you stay on track, one step at a time. Failure is an inevitable part of life, and no one who has ever achieved greatness has done so without facing setbacks along the way. Yet so many of us fear failure as if it's the ultimate end. The truth is, failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a crucial component of it. Failure holds valuable lessons that can't be learned any other way. It's through failing that we gain the insight, strength, and resilience necessary to move forward. When you learn to view failure as a teacher rather than an enemy, it transforms the way you approach challenges and opportunities. Failure has a unique way of showing us where we need to grow. When you fail, it forces you to confront your weaknesses, identify gaps in your knowledge, and recognize areas where improvement is needed. Without these moments of reckoning, it's easy to stay stagnant, repeating the same mistakes or avoiding risk altogether. Failure brings clarity. It shines a light on the things you may have overlooked, giving you the chance to correct your course and refine your approach. It's not about the fall. It's about what you learn on the way down and how you rise again. One of the most powerful lessons failure teaches is humility. It reminds us that we are human and that perfection is unattainable. When you fail, it humbles you in ways that success never could. This humility is what keeps you grounded and open to learning. It's easy to become overconfident when everything is going well, but failure has a way of reminding you to stay curious, seek advice, and remain adaptable. Humility isn't a weakness, it's a strength that allows you to keep growing and evolving. Another important aspect of failure is that it builds resilience. Each time you fail and choose to get back up, you're strengthening your ability to handle adversity. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you develop through experience. Failure provides the opportunity to toughen your resolve, to prove to yourself that you can overcome challenges and keep moving forward. Over time, this resilience becomes a part of who you are, enabling you to face even greater obstacles with confidence and determination. Failure also encourages creativity and innovation. When one path doesn't work, it forces you to think outside the box and explore alternative solutions. Some of the greatest inventions and breakthroughs in history were born out of failure. For example, Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He didn't view those attempts as wasted effort. Instead, he saw them as steps closer to success. Failure pushes you to experiment, to question assumptions, and to approach problems from new angles. It's through this process that true innovation happens. One of the biggest reasons people fear failure is because of how it makes them feel embarrassed, frustrated, or defeated. But emotions tied to failure are temporary, while the lessons it teaches can last a lifetime. Instead of dwelling on the negative feelings, shift your focus to the opportunities that failure presents. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this setback to improve? By reframing failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, you take control of the narrative and empower yourself to keep moving forward. Failure also teaches patience. Success is rarely instant, and the road to achieving your goals is often filled with detours and delays. When you fail, it reminds you that great things take time and effort. It teaches you to appreciate the journey, to persevere even when progress feels slow, and to trust that each setback is bringing you closer to your destination. Patience isn't just about waiting, it's about maintaining a positive attitude and a sense of determination while you work through challenges. Another powerful lesson of failure is self-awareness. When you fail, it forces you to take a hard look at yourself, your choices, your habits, and your mindset. This reflection is an opportunity for growth. It helps you identify patterns that may be holding you back in areas where you need to improve. Self-awareness is a critical component of personal and professional development, and failure has a way of bringing it to the forefront in a way that success often doesn't. Failure also helps you build empathy. When you experience setbacks, you gain a deeper understanding of what it feels like to struggle, which makes you more compassionate toward others. This empathy strengthens your relationships and allows you to connect with people on a deeper level. It also reminds you that everyone, no matter how successful they appear, faces challenges and failures of their own. By embracing failure, you not only grow as an individual, but also inspire others to do the same. Failure instills gratitude. When you overcome setbacks and eventually succeed, the victory feels even sweeter because you know what it took to get there. Failure gives you a greater appreciation for the journey and a deeper sense of pride in your accomplishments. It teaches you to value the effort, the persistence, and the lessons learned along the way. Set clear, actionable goals. Having a clear vision of what you want to achieve is one of the most critical components of success. Without clear goals, you're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly and hoping you'll arrive somewhere worthwhile. Setting goals gives you direction, focus, and a sense of purpose. But it's not enough to simply dream or wish for something. Your goals need to be specific, measurable, and actionable. Clarity is key because when you know exactly what you're working toward, you can channel your energy and resources effectively. Actionable goals break down your aspirations into manageable steps. A goal without a plan is just a wish. By identifying the specific actions required to achieve your goal, you turn it into a roadmap. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, the actionable steps could include setting a daily word count, creating an outline, or dedicating a specific time each day to writing. These smaller steps make the process less intimidating and keep you moving forward. Actionable goals provide a sense of control because you can measure your progress and adjust your efforts as needed. Clarity in goal setting also helps you prioritize. Life is full of distractions and competing demands for your time and attention. When you have clear goals, you can filter out what isn't aligned with your objectives. This focus is essential because it ensures that you're spending your time and energy on what truly matters. Without clear goals, it's easy to get caught up in tasks that feel urgent but don't contribute to your long-term vision. Clear, actionable goals serve as a guide, helping you stay on track and avoid unnecessary detours. Another benefit of setting actionable goals is that they provide motivation. When you can see your progress and recognize the steps you've taken, it fuels your desire to keep going. Achieving smaller milestones along the way gives you a sense of accomplishment and builds momentum. This momentum is crucial because it creates a positive feedback loop. The more progress you make, the more motivated you become, and the more motivated you are, the more progress you're likely to achieve. This cycle helps you stay engaged and committed to your goals, even when challenges arise. Actionable goals also help you overcome procrastination. When a goal feels vague or overwhelming, it's easy to put it off. But when you break it down into specific, manageable actions, it becomes less daunting. For example, instead of setting a goal to get fit, you could create a plan that includes going to the gym 3 times a week, meal prepping on Sundays, and tracking your daily steps. These clear actions provide a sense of direction and make it easier to take the first step. Once you get started, momentum often takes over and the task becomes less intimidating. Accountability is another powerful aspect of setting actionable goals. When your goals are specific and clear, it's easier to hold yourself accountable. You can measure your progress and identify whether or not you're on track. If you're not making progress, you can assess why and make the necessary adjustments. Accountability also extends to others. Sharing your goals with someone you trust can provide an extra layer of motivation. When someone else knows what you're working toward, you're more likely to stay committed because you don't want to let them or yourself down. Setting clear goals also fosters a sense of purpose. When you know what you're working toward, it gives meaning to your actions. Each step you take feels intentional and aligned with your vision. This sense of purpose is what keeps you going during difficult times. It reminds you why you started in the first place and reinforces your commitment to the journey. Purpose provides a deeper level of motivation that goes beyond external rewards or recognition. It's about fulfilling your potential and living a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. Actionable goals also allow you to track your progress and celebrate your achievements. Measuring your progress gives you valuable feedback on what's working and what isn't. This feedback helps you refine your approach and stay on the path to success. Celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, boosts your confidence and reinforces the belief that you're capable of reaching your goals. These moments of celebration are important because they remind you that the effort you're putting in is paying off. Clarity in goal setting also helps you navigate challenges and setbacks. When you encounter obstacles, having clear goals gives you a sense of direction. Instead of feeling lost or defeated, you can adjust your plan and find alternative ways to move forward. Clear goals provide a sense of stability and purpose, even when the journey gets tough. They remind you of what you're working toward and help you stay focused on the bigger picture. Challenges become opportunities to grow and learn rather than reasons to give up. Actionable goals encourage personal growth and self-discipline. The process of setting and working toward goals requires you to step outside your comfort zone and challenge yourself. It teaches you the value of persistence, time management, and resilience. As you work toward your goals, you develop new skills, gain confidence, and become a better version of yourself. The journey is just as important as the destination because it's through the process that you discover your true potential. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are not fixed but can be developed through hard work, dedication, and a willingness to learn. It's the understanding that challenges are opportunities for growth, not obstacles to avoid. Adopting this mindset is one of the most transformative things you can do because it shifts the way you perceive yourself and the world around you. Instead of being afraid of failure or judgment, you begin to see every experience, good or bad, as a chance to improve and grow. A growth-oriented mindset starts with how you view challenges. People with a fixed mindset often see challenges as threats, something to shy away from because they fear they might not succeed. But a growth mindset allows you to embrace challenges because you know they are the proving grounds for growth. Challenges stretch you beyond your current limits and push you to develop new skills and perspectives. They are not a measure of your inadequacy, but a measure of your willingness to grow. When you face a challenge, the question isn't whether you're good enough, but what you can learn from the experience. Effort is another key component of a growth mindset. In a fixed mindset, effort is often seen as a sign of weakness. People think that if they have to work hard, they must not be naturally talented or intelligent. But a growth-oriented perspective values effort as the engine of progress. Effort is what transforms potential into achievement. It's what separates those who dream from those who do. When you put in the effort, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you initially thought. Each step you take, no matter how small, reinforces the belief that growth is possible. Feedback plays a vital role in cultivating a growth mindset. Many people resist feedback because they see it as criticism, a reflection of their flaws or failures. But in a growth mindset, feedback is viewed as a gift, an opportunity to learn and improve. Constructive feedback provides valuable insights into how you can do better. It helps you see blind spots and areas for growth that you might not have noticed on your own. Instead of taking feedback personally, use it as a tool to refine your skills and approach. The willingness to seek and accept feedback is a hallmark of those who are committed to growth. Another essential element of a growth mindset is persistence. Growth is not a linear process and setbacks are inevitable. People with a fixed mindset often give up when they encounter difficulties because they believe their abilities are static and that failure is a reflection of who they are. But a growth mindset understands that persistence is the key to overcoming obstacles. Each setback is an opportunity to adapt, learn, and try again. Persistence is about staying committed to the process even when progress feels slow or success seems far away. It's about believing that with time and effort, improvement is not only possible but inevitable. A growth-oriented mindset also thrives on curiosity and a love of learning. When you approach life with curiosity, you see the world as a place full of possibilities and endless opportunities for discovery. Curiosity drives you to ask questions, seek new experiences, and explore areas outside your comfort zone. It fosters creativity and innovation because you're not afraid to experiment and try new approaches. This love of learning keeps you engaged and motivated even when the journey is challenging. It reminds you that the pursuit of growth is a lifelong process, not a destination. One of the most liberating aspects of a growth mindset is how it transforms your relationship with failure. Instead of viewing failure as a dead end, you begin to see it as a stepping stone. Every failure holds a lesson, a piece of information that can guide you closer to your goals. Failure becomes a teacher rather than an enemy. It's not something to fear, but something to embrace. When you learn to see failure this way, you free yourself from the pressure of perfection and give yourself permission to take risks. Risk-taking is essential for growth because it's through stepping into the unknown that you discover what you're truly capable of. The people you surround yourself with also play a significant role in fostering a growth mindset. When you spend time with individuals who value growth and learning, their attitudes and behaviors inspire you to do the same. Positive influences challenge you to think bigger, aim higher, and push past your self-imposed limitations. They encourage you to take risks, celebrate your progress, and learn from your mistakes. Surrounding yourself with a growth-oriented community creates an environment where learning and improvement are celebrated, not judged. Self-awareness is another crucial aspect of a growth mindset. Developing self-awareness means being honest with yourself about your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. It's about recognizing that growth requires both effort and reflection. When you take the time to evaluate, you'll gain deeper understanding of what's working and what needs to change. This self-awareness empowers you to make better decisions, set more effective goals, and align your actions with your long-term vision. Growth isn't just about pushing forward, it's also about looking inward. A growth-oriented mindset is about embracing the journey of becoming. It's about recognizing that who you are today is not who you will always be. Your potential is not fixed, it's something you can cultivate and expand through effort, curiosity, and perseverance. By adopting this mindset, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and set yourself on a path of continuous improvement. Growth is not reserved for the few or the naturally gifted. It's available to anyone willing to put in the work and embrace the process. The people you choose to associate with have a profound impact on your mindset, your habits, and ultimately your success. Humans are social creatures, and whether we realize it or not, we are heavily influenced by the energy, attitudes, and behaviors of those around us. If you surround yourself with people who uplift, inspire, and challenge you, you're far more likely to strive for greatness and unlock your full potential. Conversely, spending time with individuals who are negative, unmotivated, or dismissive of your goals can drain your energy and hold you back. The right people are those who believe in your vision, even when it's still in its early stages. They see your potential and encourage you to chase after your dreams. They don't belittle your ambitions or fill your mind with doubt. Instead, they offer support, constructive feedback, and words of encouragement that remind you why you started in the first place. These people become your cheerleaders, celebrating your victories and pushing you to keep going, even when the journey gets tough. Their belief in you can reignite your own belief when it falters. The people you surround yourself with should also challenge you to grow. Growth often requires stepping out of your comfort zone, and the right individuals will nudge you to do just that. They will push you to aim higher, work harder, and think bigger. These are the people who will call you out when you're settling for less than your best and encourage you to keep striving for improvement. They won't let you stagnate because they care too much about your progress to let you stay in one place. Their presence motivates you to become the best version of yourself. The power of surrounding yourself with the right people lies not only in their encouragement, but also in their example. When you spend time with individuals who are driven, disciplined, and successful, their habits and mindset begin to rub off on you. You start to adopt their work ethic, emulate their positive outlook, and learn from their experiences. Observing their approach to challenges and opportunities can provide valuable insights that you might not have discovered on your own. Their success becomes a blueprint that inspires you to elevate your own efforts. It's also important to seek out people who value honesty and constructive criticism. While encouragement and support are essential, so is honest feedback. The right people won't sugarcoat the truth or tell you what you want to hear just to make you feel good. Instead, they will give you the honest input you need to improve and grow. They'll point out blind spots you might not see and challenge you to address them. Their feedback, though sometimes uncomfortable, is a gift because it helps you refine your skills and sharpen your focus. It's this kind of honesty that propels you forward. Surrounding yourself with the right people also means creating an environment of positivity and possibility. Negativity is contagious, and spending time with people who constantly complain, doubt, or focus on limitations can sap your energy and erode your confidence. On the other hand, positivity is equally contagious. When you're around individuals who focus on solutions instead of problems, who see opportunities instead of obstacles, and who radiate optimism, it lifts your spirits and fuels your determination. Their positive energy creates an environment where you feel empowered to take risks, embrace challenges, and pursue your goals with confidence. It's important to recognize that not everyone in your current circle may be the right fit for the journey you're on. Some people may hold you back, not out of malice, but because of their own fears or limitations. They may project their insecurities onto you or discourage you from pursuing your dreams because they can't see the possibilities you do. While it's not always easy, you may need to distance yourself from these individuals or limit the amount of time you spend with them. Surrounding yourself with the right people sometimes requires making tough decisions about who you allow into your inner circle. Building a network of supportive, growth-oriented individuals doesn't happen overnight, but it's worth the effort. Start by seeking out communities, groups, or mentors who align with your values and goals. Attend events, join organizations, or connect with like-minded individuals who share your aspirations. These connections can provide not only support, but also opportunities for collaboration and learning. The more you immerse yourself in environments filled with driven, inspiring people, the more you'll find your own motivation and ambition amplified. The people you surround yourself with also play a crucial role in holding you accountable. When you share your goals and aspirations with the right individuals, they'll help keep you on track. They'll check in on your progress, remind you of your commitments, and encourage you to stay consistent. Accountability is a powerful motivator because it creates a sense of responsibility not just to yourself but to others who believe in your potential. Knowing that someone else is invested in your success can be the push you need to follow through, even when it's difficult. Surrounding yourself with the right people is about building meaningful, reciprocal relationships. It's not just about what they can do for you, but also about what you can contribute to their growth and success. When you lift others up, support their dreams, and celebrate their victories, you create a culture of mutual encouragement and inspiration. These relationships become a source of strength and fulfillment, enriching your life in ways that go beyond personal achievement. By surrounding yourself with the right people, you create a community where everyone thrives together. Discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built, and consistency is what sustains that foundation over time. While talent and opportunity can open doors, it is discipline that ensures you stay on track, keep moving forward, and overcome the inevitable obstacles that arise. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the commitment to your goals and the willingness to prioritize long-term success over short-term comfort. Consistency, on the other hand, is the repeated application of discipline. It's the daily practice, the steady effort, and the persistent action that led to meaningful results. When you embrace discipline, you take control of your actions and decisions. Instead of being driven by fleeting emotions or distractions, you learn to act with intention and focus. Discipline helps you resist the temptation to procrastinate or stray from your path. It enables you to stay true to your priorities even when challenges or setbacks arise. It's not about perfection, but about making a conscious effort to stay aligned with your goals. Each disciplined choice you make strengthens your ability to make the next one, creating a positive cycle of self-control and progress. Consistency amplifies the power of discipline. A single act of discipline can produce results, but it is consistent effort that turns those results into lasting success. Consistency is about showing up every day, even when it feels tedious or difficult. It's about putting in the work step by step and trusting that each small action contributes to the bigger picture. Many people underestimate the power of consistency because the results are not always immediate. However, it is the cumulative effect of consistent effort over time that creates real transformation. Like a drop of water that wears away stones, small, consistent actions have the power to achieve remarkable outcomes. Discipline and consistency go hand in hand, creating a powerful synergy. Discipline helps you establish routines and habits that support your goals, while consistency ensures that those habits become a regular part of your life. For example, if you set a goal to improve your health, discipline might mean committing to a workout plan, eating nutritious meals, and prioritizing sleep. Consistency is what ensures you follow through on those commitments day after day, even when you're busy, tired, or unmotivated. Together, they create a structure that supports your growth and helps you stay on track. One of the most important aspects of discipline is learning to delay gratification. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to be lured by instant rewards and quick fixes. But true success often requires patience and a willingness to put in the work without immediate results. Discipline teaches you to prioritize long-term gains over short-term pleasures. It reminds you that the satisfaction of achieving your goals far outweighs the fleeting comfort of giving in to distractions or indulgences. By delaying gratification, you strengthen your ability to stay focused and committed to what truly matters. Consistency also helps you build momentum. When you take consistent action toward your goals, even small steps add up over time. Each action reinforces the habit, making it easier to keep going. This momentum creates a sense of progress and accomplishment, which fuels your motivation and encourages you to stay the course. The more consistent you are, the more natural and effortless your efforts become. Over time, what once felt challenging or unfamiliar becomes second nature, and you find yourself achieving more with less effort. Another key benefit of discipline and consistency is the development of self-trust. When you consistently follow through on your commitments, you build confidence in your ability to achieve what you set out to do. You prove to yourself that you are capable of handling challenges, staying focused, and persevering through difficulties. This self-trust becomes a powerful source of motivation and resilience. It reminds you that you can rely on yourself to take the necessary steps, no matter what obstacles come your way. Each act of discipline and consistency strengthens your belief in your own potential. Discipline also helps you create boundaries and prioritize effectively. In a world filled with distractions and competing demands, it's easy to lose focus or spread yourself too thin. Discipline enables you to say no to what doesn't serve your goals and yes to what does. It helps you identify your priorities and allocate your time and energy accordingly. This focus ensures that you're working on the right things, not just keeping busy. It allows you to make steady progress toward your goals without getting sidetracked or overwhelmed by external pressures. Consistency fosters resilience by teaching you to keep going, even when progress is slow or setbacks occur. It reminds you that success is not about perfection, but about persistence. When you commit to consistent effort, you develop the ability to bounce back from failures and keep moving forward. You understand that setbacks are part of the process, not the end of the journey. This resilience helps you maintain a positive mindset and stay committed to your goals, no matter what challenges you face. Discipline and consistency create a sense of integrity and alignment. When your actions align with your goals and values, you feel a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. You know that you're living in a way that reflects your aspirations and priorities. This alignment creates a sense of harmony and balance both within yourself and in your relationships with others. By embracing discipline and consistency, you not only achieve your goals, but also become the person you want to be. You create a life that reflects your potential and your commitment to growth.